Three things you should be doing right now in order to sell more. Good morning, it's Cathy Callahan, and it's time for Be Social TV inside of the Social Sales School for the Woman Entrepreneur. We are also streaming over to my business page on Facebook and on YouTube. So go ahead and say hey, let me know where you're tuning in from, what is happening in your neck of the world. We just came off of a wonderful weekend of warm weather. So we opened up the pool halfway and the littles got in there and froze their little buns off for a bit. And we also had a really fun prom event on Friday night. So did anybody catch that? Were you there? It's important to have fun in your business. So before we go through the official 3 shifts you must make to sell more, type in the comments below, bring back the fun. It is okay to simplify your business and make it a little bit more fun. Now, last week we talked about how you can collaborate with others, and I shared some new things that were going on, things that I could invite you into. And one of them was into a shared event that I was doing with 2 other reps. So think outside of the box. Okay, so if you have never been here before, welcome. If you're new, thank you for being here. My name is Cathy Callahan. I am the creator of this group. I love to help women simplify their business, bring back the fun, and do things that are more effective so that you can get more results. So whether you are a network marketer, a woman entrepreneur building your own business, maybe you own a business or work for someone and you're trying to help expand their social media presence, you can gain value from today. So let me know that you are ready, okay? So the first shift we have to make is we have to move from this one size fits all mentality to really individualizing things and figuring out who it is that we serve so that we can have a more customized, individualized message. So I will go ahead and preface this by telling you that May 16th, depending on when you're watching this video, May 16th, 2020, we are holding our next event. It's going to be Ignite Your Impact Lead Generation Bootcamp. And we're going to be working with you on this very first day on this topic right here. What is your marketing message? Who do you serve? How do you serve them? And what result will they get? Now, I work with a lot of network marketers, and a lot of us are kind of trained that everybody's our perfect prospect, right? And everybody can use the products. Is that working for you, or would it benefit you to streamline that message, figure out who it is really, who you can help and how you can help them, and personalize the journey for them? Now, I've shared with you before that I was with a health and wellness company for a very, very long time, and we all sold the same 30-day healthy living kit. But that's kind of a one size fits all message, right? If you're looking to get healthier, if you go on and on. But when we kind of individualize the message and said, okay, what kind of health goals do you have? What are you looking to change? And then we customized those words, or personalized the messaging about how that 30-day program could work for them, we sold a lot more. Another way we did this was party themes around a specific type of person, specific need, specific transformation. Maybe you sell skincare and you're doing skincare for everybody, men, women, babies, young, old, doesn't matter. Streamline, individualize, and personalize the message and see if you don't get more results. Maybe you do host a skincare class for women in their mid-40s who are looking to lift up their face. Do you have any magic for that? Think about, would that help personalize the message, make it more clear, and then see if you don't start getting more results by individualizing and personalizing and clarifying your message of how your products help people. If you just say, everybody can watch our show, this is for everybody that has a TV. Or you can say, this is for the family who has a few minutes together on a Friday night and they want a special family experience around a kid-safe movie, but something fun for the parents as well. That would help me make a decision that I want to watch that movie. So think about your products that way. Shift number 2, and this is a big one. We have to move into helping people make decisions more quickly. Okay, so this delayed decision making, this, whenever you're ready, I'll be here, is really nice, but it's not serving really well. And people get hesitant to put the pressure on for someone to make the sale. And I get it, unless you're doing your messaging correctly, and the person does come in and say, yes, I am looking for an income stream. I cannot afford to pay my bills, but here's my hesitation. Okay. So we know we're speaking to the right people. We get into the conversation, and now it's time for them to decide, and you delay. You hesitate. You don't ask them to join. You don't ask them to buy. You don't ask them to make a decision. You kind of just are like, I'll be here if you decide. And then you don't have a great way to stay in front of them. And what ends up happening is when they're ready, you're not the one they think of. So helping people make decisions more quickly is actually beneficial to you and them. So if I do a party and we leave the shopping open for 3 days, and people are like, oh, that's not enough. I need to leave the party open for a week or 2 weeks. I've done that before, and I have found that it really didn't make any bigger difference to give them all that extra time. In fact, it kind of drug it out. It kept me off track because I'm like, what's going on when events were overlapping? And the people who are going to do are going to be ready to do. The ones who aren't but do express interest, that's when you need a good follow-up sequence and a good process to stay in front of them. When can I check back with you? Is this time tomorrow great for me to follow up? If you're working with the right people and you have the right products or the right service that can fit a need that they have, why are they really delaying? It's really about figuring out, why are you waiting, right? I sell jewelry and I sell coaching. I sell health and wellness. I have sold health and wellness. I have a summer camp for kids, so I sell kids summer care. If a parent comes and says, what are the hours this summer? And I'm like, well, I'm doing Wednesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 4. They're like, awesome, I'll get back to you. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to say, great. Are you interested? I have 2 spots left and I would love to save one for you. Oh, I don't know. I got to check with my sitter, blah, blah, blah. Okay, can I follow up with you this time tomorrow or maybe a week at the latest? Because I do want to get those spots filled and I don't want Sophia to miss out on being part of camp. It's not being pushy, it's being respectful of my time and theirs because we're all busy. So if I present at a jewelry party like we did Friday night and we decided we'll leave the shopping open through Wednesday, which is a really long time for me because of a special we have running, but we said wish lists have to be in by Sunday for this game we're playing, then we're reminding people yesterday, tagging people and saying, hey, didn't want you to miss out. I know life is busy. So delaying the whole decision making is not serving anyone well. Now, if someone says, I'm just not interested, that's not delaying helping them make a decision. That's respecting what they said and saying, thank you for telling me. I can remove you from my list if you're not interested, or I can put you on a follow-up for a few months from now. Okay, shift to number 3. We have to move from guessing about what's working to actually tracking things to find trends, to find ratios. Like Jim Rohn says, do things enough, a ratio will appear. So if you're still doing this guessing game about, I don't know how many events I'd have to do, I don't know how many guests I would need to have, I'm not sure what products sell the best, you are not tracking your past experiences that you have done so far to see ratios, to find your averages, or you just haven't done any activity yet. So what you have to do is, just like I've showed you for those of you in the virtual party course, those of you that have that whole course, I've got my white paper on the back of this closet door. And I tracked from the very beginning when I started with the new company in April 2021. I tracked every single party that I did. I tracked every single guest that came. I tracked how many orders came in, how many bookings came off of those, how many sales, and I could see trends. I could see some were high, some were low, and I could see overall over the 4.5 months that I did 28 or 29 parties, I could see I averaged 350 in sales per party. I averaged 12 guests per party. 1 out of every 4 hostesses flipped and became a stylist on my team. I could see that I averaged 1 booking from each party. So I knew what to expect. I knew what to rinse and repeat. What are you doing in your business right now that's still a guessing game? Some things are harder to track. So maybe you have effective practices for traffic, like you're putting yourself out there, but you're not having a call to action. So there's literally no way to know if anybody is seeing anything. So maybe you're doing reels or you're doing stories, and you start saying, okay, I did a story 3 times this week, or however, once a day, whatever it is, 3 reels this week. And I had a call to action, and I had this many people that commented, or this many people that downloaded the lead magnet. And from there, you can track how that's converting. If you're using systems that we recommend, they track and do a lot of this work for you. You can even build in the automation. So you guys, if you're struggling with any of this, talk to me in the comments below about what you can improve right now to individualize the customer experience, have a more clear message to help people make a decision and not stay stuck in the decision-making mode, right? Either do or don't. The worst thing you can have is a maybe. Yeses and nos are fine. Sitting in the maybe column is like, ugh. And then last, tracking. So finding your law of averages. Now, some of you have company data that says this is our average sales per event. This is our average amount of, social media marketing that we do in this method to get to this level by this date. A lot of people don't have that. A lot of people are just like, oh yeah, do this, you'll go to the top. And I'm like, okay, how often, when, where, like, what does it look like? And you don't track. So you have to do this for yourself. Did any of that help? Can you find something that you're not doing yet that you could start doing right now? And if you are ready for more help, come into the Lead Generation Bootcamp, Ignite Your Impact. It will start May 16th. Just type in the comments below bootcamp. And as soon as that link is out, we'll be getting it to you guys to register. But we're going to be taking you through clarifying your marketing message, where to find leads, lead magnets, how to get people to opt in, and we're going to move into systems and tools and automation so you can put your business on autopilot. It's going to be an incredible boot camp. We've never done it before. Action takers, some of this might be a little bit familiar from the training we've been doing together. And if you guys are looking for more support in your business, you're not sure of how we help, who we can help, and what exactly it is that we do, type in the comments below, I need help. One of the team members will reach out to you, see what kind of business you have, see what kind of help we can provide. And I just thank you all for joining me today on this Monday, last Monday of April. I hope you had an amazing weekend and you've got yourself set up mentally for an incredible week, because it all starts with your thoughts. All right, you guys, if you are in any of our programs, I will see you all throughout the week inside of coaching calls. And if you are not yet in those, make sure you get into the boot camp, type boot camp for that link, type I need help if you want more help. And I will see you same time, same place next week, 10 a.m. Monday, 10 a.m. Central Monday for Be Social TV. All right, guys, bye for now.